flying out?
Ah! Oh. Okay, hold on, Brad. Cut. Record.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Oh my God. Okay. Are you in? Taylor! You didn't put the tether down! What do you mean?
911, what's the emergency?
My family and I made an experimental flying saucer. It wasn't supposed to fly.
Okay.
We thought we had this thing tethered down.
Okay.
And I think my 6-year-old boy,
What's wrong?
he got inside, and it took off. Yeah.
Okay, where is he at?
He's in the air.
Not every child is going to get the support they need at home, let's face it. But all of us, in one way or another, in our communities, can be supportive of our children, helpful in making sure that they've got...
All right, we're going to step away from the president for a moment here. Some pretty unbelievable pictures coming to us live. A 6-year-old boy is inside what is being called an experimental aircraft.
In the skies above Denver, Colorado, one of the strangest things in the history of my television career is going down. And if you're sitting in your living room watching it, I'm sure you are just as bewildered and befuddled as all of the rest of us.
It is like a horrific version of the movie Up that was released earlier this year.
Richard Heene is the dad who built this craft, and Falcon, the 6-year-old, still inside.
I can't confirm anything, but his parents say he got up in the thing and away it went.
Hello?
Yes, is this Richard?
Yes, it is.
Okay, how long has the 6-year-old been missing?
Just a few minutes.
He can work it and he gets it up off the ground?
No, he doesn't know how to operate.
So we are sure that he's in that?
Yeah, we looked everywhere, and then my son just said he went inside just before it went off. It wasn't supposed to take off.
Now, you may be asking, well, how do we bring it down?
Right.
Do you shoot it with a BB gun? Do you bring in a helicopter? What do you do? Well, all of those pose very serious risks when you've got a 6-year-old inside. On the other hand, there's also a great deal of concern about the health of that child being exposed to the temperature right there.
This balloon is basically up into the cloud layer at this point, so the temperatures are well below freezing, certainly.
And no way to get him down, and the thing could stay up there for hours or days.
We're being told that the news helicopters can actually, they've lost sight of it.
News 4 is buzzing. Yeah, News 4 is landing in the park.
We're organizing a search team to search this area from the house toward the direction that the balloon was seen leaving.
This balloon was never meant to actually carry anybody. It was just a family project they were working on. And it's the little compartment where their son is in is very small, and it's not attached very well.
Do we know for sure if Falcon is inside the basket right now?
He is.
We've now been told that we can now show a photo of the family, Rick. This is the Heene family.
Richard Heene is the father. A search reveals that he is a storm chaser.
Well known to CNN's iReport because he has submitted videos to us before in the past. Here he is last year submitting a video to CNN's iReport about his theories about the planet Mars. It appears that the Heene family were featured on the show Wife Swap.
I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
There's a storm coming, and the Heenes of Colorado are headed straight into it.
Is that a tornado?
Yes!
There we go! Go to the tent!
Mom Mayumi is devoted to helping her fringe scientist and inventor husband Richard, and also manages to take care of the 3 rough, tough Heene boys who are completely out of this world.
This has been at least 2.5-hour flight.
And we have just been told this thing is now down to 300 feet. Now it's at 100 feet. Let's us all take a deep breath. If you are predisposed to do so and you want to say a little prayer, you might want to do so now.
And look at this. Would you look at this?
He's going down.
All right, it's going down now. I'm going to cut you off.
Look at that.
Very
softly.
Look at that.
Is there a 6-year-old boy about to come out of this thing? What we hope is we're about to see a little kid walk out of there looking around going, what in the world? Where am I? What just happened? Where is my mommy?
This is phenomenal, phenomenal news. We've been watching this play out.
I'm watching it, I see it.
Unbelievable.
Brian, what are you seeing on the ground there next to the balloon?
Well, I've got some information that I'm not quite sure how to say it, but I don't believe that they found anybody with this balloon. They backed off, they punctured holes in it to make it non-flyable at this point, but they have not found any child. There was no child on board this balloon at this point.
The mystery grows. No one is in the balloon.
It's not what we wanted to have to tell you, but
Let's get another source on that, make sure that's the case. What a roller coaster. I mean, emotional roller coaster. I hope the family knows what happened. I hope he didn't fall out at a great altitude. I hope, well, you can just, your imagination runs wild.
Now, new information we're just learning. One of the sheriff's deputies from Weld County apparently is reportedly telling his people, his or her people, that indeed he actually saw some kind of object fall from that balloon.
You can see the hot air balloon up there and something below. There's a dot there, and obviously it's unclear what that could be. It could be anything.
In fact, you can't really tell anything here. I wonder if there's a little smearing over here, which would indicate something else going on over here. But nonetheless, you're right. We don't know anything other than this is a dot down below this.
Tell me how you're feeling right now, knowing that maybe your friend is in danger.
I'm feeling a little jumpy right now, so.
Jumpy how? Can you explain to me what it's like to not know whether he's okay or not?
Well, it's just my heart's kind of jumping every once in a while when there's any news flash on TV.
This wasn't the kind of attention that they like to bring to themselves. They are inventors. They want that type of attention, not about their babies being lost.
You know, conscientious, loving parents, and the kids are happy, well-adjusted kids. You know, and they're great neighbors. They've done favors for us.
This is CNN Breaking News.
He's alive. Little 6-year-old Falcon is alive and at home. Wow.
We just got the page from somebody on the scene that he's at the house and he's been located.
Confirmed. This is Richard's father. How to feel finally saw him?
How to feel to see my son again? This is a relief. We're going to watch him a lot closer.
I was in the attic and he scared me because he yelled at me. That's why I went in the attic.
I'm really sorry I yelled at him. Yeah.
We got him.
Scared the heck out of us.
There's been rumors that this might be a big publicity stunt or a hoax. Please address that.
That's horrible. I mean, you know, after the crap we just went through, no.
Tonight, runaway balloon drama. A 6-year-old boy feared to be on board. So many of us all over the country today were deeply worried that he was stuck in that balloon. That balloon was out of control, simply flying around the skies of Colorado for a couple hours. But he was hiding out because he thought you were going to punish him for something that happened earlier in the day. Did he hear anything? Did he hear you screaming out, Falcon, Falcon?
He's asking Falcon, did you hear us calling your name at any time? You did?
You did?
Why didn't you come out?
You guys said that we did this for the show.
Yeah.
No.
What did he mean, we did this for the show?
I have no idea. I think he was talking about the media has been asking him a lot of questions. So somebody had asked him that question earlier.
What a day it was yesterday. I don't know about you. I was glued to the TV set watching this balloon.
To say there are still a lot of questions here this morning is a bit of an understatement.
You couldn't go anywhere yesterday without people knowing exactly what you were talking about.
Today, a little miracle has turned into a mystery. Did his parents, who have appeared on the reality show Wife Swap, somehow stage the whole thing?
You had said we did this for a show?
Mom, I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Good buddy.
You okay, Saggy? I vomited it 3 times.
Oh, man, I heard you in there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that question?
Was this a hoax or a publicity stunt?
Absolutely not. One of the guys told me it was for some TV show. So that's what he was referring to. That's what he was referring to when he made that statement.
And I know I want to point out that the sheriff's office said last night that they believe your account of what happened, but they do want to question you a little bit more.
The statement that was made by the boy last night certainly deserves to be questioned. There's a certain amount of skepticism. The media, the public, they're free to speculate as what this might be. We have to operate on facts.
अमेरिका के कोलोराडो में 6 साल के एक मासूम के हीलियम से उड़ने वाला एक गुब्बारा लेकर भागने की खबर आई।
Hicimos esto para un espectáculo.
They don't have to be charged with a crime at all in order for Child Protective Services to come in and take the kids away. All they have to have is evidence of neglect or abuse.
Right.
And boy, I think they've got plenty of that here.
The Heene family was on the reality show Wife Swap, and Richard ended up showing his angry side.
What are you doing? Look at you, man!
Richard, I told you no meat. Well, you'll be cleaning it up because my initial feeling was that, oh my God, what have you done, Richard?
Who's really more to blame? The father and the crazy mother, or the media for pushing this like we're doing?
But
the first call was to the FAA?
Yes.
And my understanding is they tell you to call 911?
Yeah, and I found it to be shocking because I would have called. I actually thought to call 911. I'm like, they don't have any way to fly up there, so that's why I thought of the FAA. They tell me to call 911, so I called 911. I shouted to my wife. I said, I don't care who you get somebody with a helicopter down. Okay. Her idea was to call the news helicopters because of the traffic stuff.
I can tell you this much, okay? I have no intention of separating you from your children right now, okay? That's not my goal here. My goal here, though, is to get you to tell the truth, which it sounds like you're doing, okay? And obviously there are going to be consequences, but I don't decide what those consequences are. Last night, police seized evidence from the Heene home. And of the 4 charges the department hopes to file over the next few days, 2 are Class 4 felonies, which carry up to 6 years of jail time and $500,000 in fines.
We have evidence at this point to indicate that it was a publicity stunt done with the hopes of marketing themselves or better market themselves for a reality television show at some point in the future. Needless to say, they put on a very good show for us, and we bought it.
Rights or charges, we are prepared at this time to enter a plea of guilty to attempt to influence a public servant, Class 4 felony. Okay.
I'm very, very sorry. And I want to apologize to all the rescue workers out there.
The court is going to order in this case that there be 90 days in jail for Mr. Heene. In this case, 20 days of jail.
Mr. Heene, have you done nothing wrong? Nothing is. When you look back over this whole thing, do you think there's nothing you did to deserve this jail sentence you're going to start serving on Monday?
I've done absolutely nothing wrong to deserve this. I need to clear my name. I need everybody to know that this was not a hoax. Absolutely not.
Richard, can you talk to us? Was this a hoax or not a hoax? Richard, why are you telling people this isn't a hoax? Richard, can you stop for just 1 minute and talk to us?
Ever had one of those days? Everything went wrong. The shift hits the fan.
Here they are today. Despite all the evidence against them, they're standing by their original story. These days, Falcon and his two brothers flip houses in Florida with their dad and play in a heavy metal band.
Colorado Governor Jared Polis has pardoned the so-called balloon boy parrots.
We're going to go ahead and grant you this pardon. I'm thinking, whoa, it was amazing.